I turn up the bass.
Hello and welcome to another last EPOCH video. Today we're going to do another build showcase where I'm going to showcase my damage over time fireball build, sorcerer that I've been kind of tweaking on for quite some time now. And overall I feel like the build is ready to be shown as a proof of concept build, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So first and foremost, the items. We're going to have a ward sustain kind of build-ish, where we're going to have the kind of core component being the Cinder Song to make elemental damage over time, the kind of main aspect, and we're gonna have as many fireballs as possible as throwing out, so Cinder Song is the perfect item. And then we're also gonna use Burning Avarice as gloves to get the fire penetration on the Ignite, as well as the Fire Dragon Shoes to get more fire penetration on Ignite as well. And then we also have Immolator's Oblation to increase the overall Ignite duration, and as well as that, just get more fire damage. And for the offhand, we're gonna get the Scales of Terra. And why we're taking the Scales of Terra is because it's a pretty good based off item. We're gonna get a lot of intelligence, cast speed, and we're gonna have the lightning and frost version because it's basically not gonna do the infusion thing, which is not gonna decrease our damage because we're never gonna cast on any other spell than fire. So this is just never gonna trigger the infusion, which is good for us because we don't want to get that like damage reduction. And for the helmet, we want Calamity with a pierce chance with Fireball. So that's going to be quite important. I would recommend at least having a tier 5 one on this, because this is going to make the wave clear way better. And for the relic, we're going to have Twisted Heart. And with the Twisted Heart, we're going to lose health and convert it to ward every time we cast a fire spell. But with the gloves, the Burning Avarice, we're going to leech that with elemental damage, so it's going to be fine. And we also get some leech from the passive tree, I remember. We're going to have Aurora's Time Glass on our relic. I'm not sure yet if this is the most optimal one, because I think you can have Nihilus to just get more skill points and increase our overall damage. But for now I have this just as a safety net, because when we get low, we're going to get a ward based on our current health. And this is also going to bring us more ward retention and cast speed. I think I could find a better one than what I have right now, because I got very low on the ward retention. But overall, this is fine. And on the chest piece, we're going to have a normal exalted piece. The most important part is that you need to have tier 7 on the fireball. The one I have right now is the best piece I can get my hands on, but this is not the most optimal, of course. We want the cast speed part, so I'll just showcase real quick in the build planner. So this is the most optimal piece, I would say, because we get the cast speed from the kind of body armor equipment itself, as well as that it has chance to apply Ignite on fire skills, which is way better than what I had, and then also it has just more health overall. And we're gonna get Void Resistance and Cold Resistance from the Heirloom of the Last Nomad, which is very important. The Cold Resistance is the least important stat on this one, because we're gonna get a lot of it from our Elemental Resistance on our Stout Idols. So don't worry about that too much, just get as much Void Resistance on this as possible. And for idols, we're gonna have the only like important parts are these two, which are gonna be Ignite duration and Spreading Flame duration, and as well as that it's gonna be fire, like, and you get double that if you have max mana over 300. So we're gonna have 2 of those, and the rest of these are just increased over time damage and void res. And down here we're gonna have necrotic resistance and vitality necrotic res here as well. This is the same but poison instead, so damage over time, poison res, and then vitality poison res, just to max out all the resistances to above 75. Yep. And of course then for skills we're gonna have fireball, which is the entire thing we're building around, We're gonna have fire spray, embers, and then we're just gonna go dancing fire to get as much projectiles as possible. And then we're gonna go down here, grab some more ignite chance, go down and take flammability. You could take this if you're having like, if you're not aiming enough, but these are just gonna make them homing, easier to just clear. But this is gonna bring you some starter damage, just get some points in here, get some more damage, and then we're gonna go down to the spreading inferno to get more damage over time, and then we're gonna max out the last points on adept to get more cast speed. For black hole, we're gonna use the kind of normal recipe for ignite build. We're gonna go down here, get a catalyst, red giant, 3 points here, 5 points here, and then we're actually gonna throw another point here to get the double binary system dark hole. As well as that, we're gonna go down here and get, so it's one hole instead, and you get 100% more damage. So then it's only fire instead of having the both of them. And then we're just gonna go up here and grab some more cooldown recovery speed because we want the black hole to be up more often. For the meteor, we're only using the meteor to get Craterborn and the Cycle of Fire, so that's like the only important ones, but I've chosen to go this path. You get more reduced mana cost and also get more fire meteors when just casting it, so it's whatever. But these are the most important ones. For teleport, we're just gonna rush immediately to go to get the rock phase to get the stun immunity, because otherwise without this you're gonna get perma-stun. So this is basically what this is gonna do, is gonna make you immune to stun after you use teleport. And with this we just want to max out the cooldown recovery speed and the duration on the buff. So we're just gonna grab these 3 to max that out, so you can permanently have the stun immunity, so you're never gonna get stunned with this build. And it's also going to give you the Rune of Annihilation, so that's good as well. And lastly, we're going to have Flame Ward, which is another buff spell. We're just going to go down here, grab yourself some duration, and as well as that, we're going to grab some more damage to fire, and as well as this. And then we're also going to go up here, grab the stun, cast on stun. I know you're not going to get stunned, but if you for some reason get stunned, this is going to be here. And then we're going to go get the double charge, I guess. For blessings, on the Black Sun, we're gonna have Chance of Ignite, which is gonna make you quite a bit stronger. On the Rain of Dragons, we're gonna have to all resistances. It's just gonna make it easier for you to cap out your resistances. We're gonna have increased fire damage on the Spirits of Fire, and then we're gonna have physical resistance on the Age of Winter, and then lastly we're gonna have on Ending of Storm, we're gonna have mana to get to 300 mana, so we get the double effect from the idols. So that's very important. And for the passive tree, it's kind of straightforward. We want health and mana here, intelligence and resistances here. To get more cast speed and teleport cooldown reduction, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna immediately go from there. We're gonna grab this Sphere of Protection in the Rune Master tree, and then we're gonna grab 6 points in Unsealed Mana to get more cast speed, and then we're gonna get Arcane Focus to give us ward on spellcasts, because we're gonna just spam out spellcasts. And then we're gonna grab 3 points from this, because this is gonna reduce the damage from crits, and our boots already provide 80%, so this is just gonna max it out to 100%, so we get no damage from crits. And then 1 point here in Never Late, and then 4 points here. And this is basically gonna do every time we use a movement skill like teleport, we're gonna get more cast speed, so it's gonna bring us more shots when we use teleport. And for the sorcerer tree, we're gonna go Arcane Momentum, of course, to bring us more cast speed, and then we're gonna go Essence of Celerity, and then we go to Pyromancer to get more ignite chance and more fire damage. Then we're gonna get more leech and fire penetration, and then Inferno, it's alright. And then we get Chronomancy, which is gonna increase our ignite duration, very crucial. And then we're gonna get more cast speed on the Spellslinger. As well as that, we're gonna use our last points on Recollection to get more cooldown recovery speed for teleport and black hole and stuff. Overall, the build is quite solid. It's running 500 corruption now, 500 to 600 corruption right now, and it's working fine. I'm slaying all the Harbingers. I'm killing Aberoth, not Uber Aberoth, of course. And with the chance to pierce with fireballs on the helmet, we're gonna the wave clear is gonna be way better, And overall, damage over time is just nice to have. Like when you have like 700, 800 ignite stacks on a foe, you're gonna see like their health gonna chunk down every like 1 second or so. It's gonna be super nice and satisfying. Overall, the build is way more fun than you like expect. You get so much reward, they just shoot so many fireballs. And as you might have noticed, like I base a lot of my builds on like items I get early on my playthrough. So yeah, please make sure to check out the build planner that I made, because I don't have the most optimal items to showcase here today. But just check out the build planner and you'll see like the most optimal, not best in case, but the most optimal items to strive for when playing this build. Thank you for watching my video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. I will keep posting as long as people watch it, I guess. So yeah, see you guys.